Hey guys, I'm Sota,
I'm Yuta.
I'm Rota.
and today we're going to interview Miss Sheila Cliffe, a university professor and kimono researcher. She was born in England, but she has been living in Japan for over 30 years. She has been living in Japan and teaching English and kimono at a university.
Yeah, so today we're going to interview her about the appeal of kimono from a foreigner's point of view and also how to wear a kimono stylishly.
Now let's go!
Yeah!
Yeah!
This is Sheila. First, could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Sheila Cliffe. I'm from England and I've lived in Japan for about 38 years.
38 years.
Yeah, and I am a retired university professor and now I'm a kimono influencer. I have an Instagram and I go around doing speeches and presentations in different places.
We saw your Instagram and it was really cool. Like, all your kimonos were really cool.
Thank you very much.
So today we're going to interview her.
First, we're going to ask questions about his style.
Yeah.
As always, you look fabulous in your kimono. I think it's really cool. Is there anything like special about today's kimono?
I wanted to wear this bright pink obi because we're making a video, so I wanted it to be colorful. And the pattern is kind of like circles, so
Yeah.
I chose this kimono with circles too to go with it. But it's not just a circle. Can you see what the pattern is?
Oh, is it bamboo?
Yeah, it's bamboo. It's circles, but it's actually bamboo.
Yeah, there's a line and
Yeah.
it's like a round bamboo.
Yeah, so it is actually kind of a natural design as well as being.
It's really colorful and it's really beautiful. I think you did a great job.
Thank you. I thought this pink obi also, everyone's wearing pink at the moment to go and watch the Barbie movie, so maybe I'll go and watch the Barbie movie.
Yeah, I
In
heard about
this.
the Barbie movie. Yeah, that would be great. Because, the pink, it would be great.
Yeah.
How many kimonos do you have, and do you coordinate them according to your mood or purpose?
I actually don't know how many kimono I have. I don't count them. Probably I have about 150 to 200.
So much.
But they're not all for me to wear. Some of them are kids or men's or historical garments, like end of the Edo period, which are just like kind of my little mini museum. And I coordinate them according to who I'm going to meet, what would make that person happy, or what kind of occasion it is, how formal it is, and sometimes the season. So I might wear summer designs.
Oh, what kind of summer designs?
Like summer designs are usually to make you feel cool. So often there's like flowing water
Oh,
or little tiny summer grasses or bugs.
yeah,
something.
like roaches.
Yeah,
Roaches is
like that.
dragonflies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the color is white and blue, so
Yeah, so it's kind
it's
of
a light color. Yeah.
Yes. Sometimes I like to do the opposite though, because there's so many like pale blue and green
Yeah.
kimono in summer. So I also have one that's like bright yellow, so.
Well, could you show us your collection maybe?
Of course. So this is my dressing room.
This is where the magic happens.
Yes, this is where the magic.
Whoa!
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 Wait, this...
This is my wardrobe.
Whoa.
So in here are the regular kimono, all different types are in here.
Oh my.
Antique ones and new ones and plain ones. And at the bottom there are woven ones. Yeah. Lots of nice, colourful
Whoa.
things to wear in here.
Colorful.
Yeah, I like color. So, but these are all lined kimono, so those are for 3 seasons, and then the summer ones are here. This section is especially for summer, because they're unlined kimono,
Okay.
yeah, and they're much cooler, so those are there. And
What are these over here?
these are all the obi that I wear.
Obi. Okay.
Yeah,
There's about one.
What? Oh my.
Yeah, there are a lot of.
Does it
hobbies.
keep on going?
It keeps on going.
Oh my god. It goes all the way.
Yeah.
There's about 100.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's it. And then these are the cords.
It's a
that go
rainbow.
here. Yes, that makes it easier for me to choose what
Yeah.
I want if I organize them by color.
Whoa.
And at the moment, I have the yukata out because this season I'm wearing mostly yukata, so everyday kind of thing. So all the yukata are out here. I want to wear them all at least once this summer, but maybe I won't get around to it.
Because there's so much.
Yeah,
So many.
so many. Yes.
Oh my god.
That one looks like donuts, don't you think?
Yeah.
And this one is made of African fabric, so that's interesting.
Oh yeah, I can see. Yeah.
It's so
Whoa.
colorful.
So many types.
Yeah, it's such a lot of fun too.
And all with
Wear
different
these.
stories.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. And then there's all kinds of accessories in the little drawers and different underwears, and hair accessories and collars to go here.
This has to be a Guinness World Record.
I don't think so. I know people with bigger kimono collections than
But
me.
this is amazing.
When I come in here, I feel so happy because there's so many colors.
Yeah, and so many patterns too.
Yeah, that's another thing. Western clothes have no pattern.
Yeah.
Everyone's wearing just muji, just
Sometimes
plain.
it's like just plain old, just one color.
Yeah, but it's so full of patterns.
Yeah.
Pattern is wonderful.
So this was her collection. Amazing. Is this another part of your collection?
Yeah, this is the kimono that I don't use regularly. They're
Okay.
just for special occasion or special purposes. So, for example,
Ooh.
at the top here are men's kimono,
Okay.
and then like antique ones that I don't wear very often. And these are my special weaving from different parts of Japan that are kind of valuable. And here different underwears.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the bottom I have my kind of best dresses. If I go to a wedding or something,
Oh.
then I would.
So they're a
Would
bit
need
more
this.
formal?
These are formal, so that only get them out on special occasions.
Okay.
And I was looking for that. And then this side is
Whoa.
these are for Japanese ceremonies. So Shichigo-san kimono, 753, the girls' kimono, and then boys' kimono are here.
Specifically for that?
Yes, yes.
Wow.
And then these are for seijin shiki. When girls are 20, they can
Coming
wear
of age
these.
ceremony.
Yeah, coming of age ceremony. And at the bottom
Ooh.
are the formal obi that I don't wear regularly, but they are needed to go with these kimono, these big fukuro obi.
So many.
Yeah, I have a couple of drawers of those. Yeah.
How do you keep track of all this?
I know, but because everything is organized according to type, I know where most things are. Yeah.
So many. Thank you for showing us your collection. It was really beautiful. It was so cool.
Yeah, there were so many different types of kimono.
You're welcome.
Okay, so let's continue with the interview.
Do you have any rules or things you pay attention to when you like coordinate your kimono?
Not specifically. I try to wear it as neatly as I can, but I don't have any specific rules unless it's formal wear. And then, of course, it has to be appropriate for the wedding or ceremony or whatever.
So like daily wear kimono, there's no rule there.
Not really.
Oh.
I think it's perfectly okay to mix Japanese and Western things because Japanese have been doing that ever since Western clothing arrived in Japan. So
Yeah, I saw the ones where you like had belts with a kimono or boots and stuff.
and hats.
Yeah, the hats.
And there used to be a rule like you can't wear any jewelry or accessories with kimono, but why not? If it's casual wear, it's just clothing, it's
Yeah,
fashion.
because kimono is a fashion.
Right,
Not
so
just a traditional type of wear.
right, so that would be really boring, and I think wearing hats and accessories and coordinating with bags is a lot of fun, and it inspires people to wear it more. And so I don't have to buy a special kimono bag. I can just use this bag that I like to use anyway.
Yeah.
So, I hope I'm encouraging people to wear kimono more.
Yes, you are.
Now we're going to ask questions about your life and about her interest in kimono.
Yeah.
First of all, how did you get interested in Japan and kimonos?
Well, when I came to Japan, I didn't know anything about Japan. I just came for the summer vacation. I was doing kind of martial art, a bit like karate, and I just was going to come here for 4 weeks and then go back home. But I fell in love with kimono. I saw it at a flea market, and I didn't even know what it was. There was no internet in those days. But I just saw these beautiful clothes hanging up, and I loved clothes anyway. Was always interested in fashion because I was an art student and everything. So I saw them hanging up and I thought, those things are so beautiful. I wonder what they are. And everything about them attracted me. The color, the silky texture, the shine, the patterns on them. They were so beautiful. I was attracted instantly.
And you started wearing them, or?
Yeah, well, I bought one and then realized I couldn't wear it, so I went to a dressing school.
I see.
Yes.
Well, are there any episodes where you got hooked up on kimonos, or I am who I am today because of this kimono or anything like that?
There's kind of a bit of a funny episode when I started, which was when I called the kimono school to tell them I wanted to study kimono. I couldn't really speak very much Japanese at all, and I could hear them go, gaijin da, and I could hear them passing the phone around between them. So that was kind of a weird way to start. But actually, when I went to the kimono school, although I couldn't understand much Japanese, you learn by watching. And when I didn't understand something, I would say, "Doshite, naze?" And they were so kind and about showing me again and again until I could get it. So I'm really grateful that I went to that school and learnt that. And yeah, I can't imagine my life without kimono.
Amazing.
Oh, how many years have you learned how to wear kimono?
More than 30.
Oh,
Yeah.
it takes that long to learn how to.
Originally I thought if I can dress myself, that's okay. But the first course I went, it only taught you to wear a wool kimono. And wearing a silk kimono is a lot more difficult than a wool kimono. So I went to the next course and then the next course, and I just got hooked.
Okay.
There's so much to learn. It's so interesting.
Yeah, because there's so many types of kimono.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
And
so
the history is interesting and the geography is interesting. It's really endlessly fascinating. I'll be learning till I die.
Well, do you remember what kind of kimono was your first kimono?
Yeah, the first one, actually the first one I bought that I thought was a kimono was not a kimono. It was a nagajuban, which is underwear, and it was bright red. And I told my friend, hey, I bought a kimono, and I showed them. They said, that's not a kimono, that's underwear. And I'm like, what? But it's so beautiful. How can that be underwear? It's absolutely gorgeous. No, so that made me even more interested in, like,
Oh, like,
what
how is this not the real thing?
Yeah, how is this not the real thing? It's so incredible. You know, it's more beautiful than the things I wear normally every day, but it's underwear and it's hidden. Isn't that fascinating? Yeah, and then I went into a department store and I bought a kind of formalish kimono.
Okay.
And then I realized that I had to go to the lessons because I wanted to wear that kimono.
Not the underwear.
Yeah, not the other.
Not just the
Yeah, right.
Did you feel any resistance to wearing kimono because it's like a traditional Japanese clothing?
Very occasionally, but almost all Japanese are positive and happy that I wear kimono. And even people have come up to me in the street and said, "Thank you, you look so beautiful. Thank you for wearing kimono," which is really nice. Very occasionally, I've had some bashing on my Instagram, really rude and racist, but I try to ignore that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, kimono's not like just a formal thing. It's like a fashion, so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thing to enjoy.
Yeah.
And, 60,000 people say yes, they like it.
Yeah.
So
We like it too.
I try not to, let that one person who wants to be really negative
Get in the way.
get in the way. Yeah.
Well, what kind of like combinations of Western clothing and Japanese kimonos would you recommend?
I think that if the kimono is very short, it's fine to wear a long skirt underneath it. And another way to wear short kimono is with boots.
Boots, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Maybe not for the summer, but in winter, boots and kimono is really good. I also think using your fashionable accessories that you have at home, such as hats or scarves or gloves or bags, can go really
I really
well
love
with
the
kimono.
hats and the gloves.
Yeah, it's very cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
What do you want to convey through your activities like social media?
I want to convey the beauty of the kimono and the quality and loveliness of Japanese textiles. And I really hope that this culture stays alive.
Yeah, me too.
Because we love kimono.
Yeah.
Well, I think that after watching this video, some foreigners are going to be interested in kimono. So could you tell us what's a good way to start kimono?
A very good way to start is by getting a yukata, because you don't have to deal with the collars, matching the collars and the underwear. So yukata is very simple. You literally need 2 ties to tie it. And then if you don't have an obi, you can put a belt on, a wide belt, and you're done. Or even a scarf. Yeah. So yukata is very easy. Another way to start is to wear it on top of Western clothes, so you don't need to worry about the kimono underwear. You can just wear it on top of like a turtleneck or something. Yeah, that's easy too. So if you start from there, then graduate to wearing the kimono underwear. I think that's a good way to go.
Is that how you started?
No, because I went to kimono school, so I started from the very beginning and there were a lot of rules. But now there is a lot of information available online, and you can find a teacher that you like online.
Yeah.
And then just follow that teacher to learn the things that you want to learn.
Yeah, it's really convenient nowadays.
Yeah, yeah. Much easier than when I started.
Finally, do you have any messages for Japanese people who are interested in kimono but have yet to take the plunge, or foreign people who are interested in kimono?
Yeah, go for it. I mean, I think once you get started and you can tie those 2 ties, then it's not so difficult, and it will open up a whole new world of fashion and style that is so rich and colorful and interesting.
Yeah, although it might seem difficult, wearing a kimono, if you want to do it, you got to start from somewhere.
Yeah,
So,
it's like riding a bicycle. Once you
Yeah.
can do it, it's easy, right?
yeah, and you're going to love it. So,
Yes, you can so far.
Yeah, so get started now.
Yeah, and it makes people so happy when you dress them because they feel lovely.
Yeah.
So that's the magic of kimono.
Thank you so much for letting us interview you today. We were able to hear a lot of good advice, and it was really cool.
Yeah, the collection was really cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. I hope this video inspires people and, for a good start in kimono.
Yeah.
She has also published some books about kimono.
Yeah.
And her Instagram and stuff will be in the description down below, so make sure to check it out because there are a lot of really cool pictures and stuff. So yeah, I guess this is the end of the video.
Thanks for watching our video today, and make sure to subscribe, push the like button, and we will see you in the next video.
Bye!